What up, Ghibli heads? I'm sorry, I can't even keep a straight face saying that. What up, guys? So, I've been watching a lot of King of the Hill recently, man. That show is so freaking underrated. If you guys have not watched King of the Hill as an adult and you guys haven't seen it since you were a kid, check it out. Hilarious show. Today's video, you guys already know when you click the title, top 5 best rogue decks for the current February 7, 2022 format. Before I get started though, I want to say smash that like button, get this video to 500 likes. Also, if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more. In my video yesterday, people were asking me, what about Sword Soul? What about, is Sword Soul not meta? It's meta, and I think it's going to be a really good deck. However, when it comes to decks like Sword Soul in general, I don't think it's going to be in the top 5. I could be wrong, but right now, I don't think it's going to be in the top 5. And once again, like I said in yesterday's video, it's just a prediction. Don't get too butthurt. But you guys didn't come here for yesterday's video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. You guys came here for the rogue deck video. So off the rip, rogue decks in the current meta is going to be insane. And number 5 on the list, I have to have my favorite deck, Heroes. Now, Heroes got a slap on the wrist, unfortunately, due to the abuse of DPE in the form of Fusion Destiny being limited from 3 to 2. But with that being said, we got a Hero Lives back. So when you consider the fact that we have Hero Lives, a lot of Hero players don't like Hero Lives. Some people say that it's a bad card. Me personally, as a Hero player, anybody should know Hero Lives plus any other Hero monster in your hand is full combo. You go Hero Lives in the Stratos search Ferris, and you can just pop off. And you still have a normal summon, which is insane. Yeah, if they have Ash Blossom, it sucks. However, that's just the game of Yu-Gi-Oh! You can't always build your decks thinking that your opponent's gonna have the owl. Unless it's a card, unless their deck naturally can edge out something. But that's neither here nor there. Outside of Heroes, a Hero Lives combos, they have Fusion Destiny combo, which is still 1 card DPE Plasma, 1 card Dark Law. Going second, if you're playing cards like Forbidden Droplet, which you should be playing as a hero player, especially in the current meta at 3, if you can did it and it can afford it, you can break boards with a Forbidden Droplet. In my new build that I plan on building, video should be uploaded tomorrow or Sunday. You definitely gonna want to have main deck back row hate like Twin Twister to get rid of stuff, so that way you can just go for a quick OTK. The only problem with Heroes that makes it rogue and not tier 1, because the deck is borderline tier 1. It's borderline a glass cannon. It can easily, as easy as it is to OTK somebody, one Regeki can clear the board. That's still a thing. And with Regeki at 3, people are going to be able to just out that deck. Now, with that being said, man, if you play the deck right, you should be good, which is why I got it on the list at number 5. Also, as a precursor, like I did yesterday's list, 5 is not better than 1. 1 is not better than 5. These are all equally good decks. If there's not a rogue deck you guys haven't seen on this list that you guys would like to be on this list, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of good rogue decks. This is just my prediction of what I think the best rogue decks are going to be. Number 4, Earth Machines. Now, my boy Charles plays Earth Machines, plays it really well, and that deck is dirty. It can OTK really quick. It has a lot of cool field wiping combos. They're gonna get more support. They got the branded, not the branded. They got some new support coming out where it's an Earth monster that's like an Omni negate. So that's a good thing to look for towards the future. And on top of that, the deck can OTK like crazy because it's a machine deck. You can tech things like limiter removal. I mean, you got the Cyber Dragon package. So if you could say tech in Cyber Dragon has to link off the opponent's field. I mean, there's a lot of things you guys could do with that deck. The Machina engine is crazy. The only problem is it's a heavily OTK deck, just like Dinosaur. So Dinosaur is one of them decks, like it can make a good turn 1 field, but it really want to go second. So if you're playing Earth Machines, I would assume play some heavy back row negate or heavy back row removal and just go for the swift OTK really quick, because the deck has a lot of searching. It does kind of lose to Drone Lockbird though, because like playing against the deck, just like kind of like Heroes, like it's a good rogue deck, but when 1 card can just beat your deck and there's not much you can do, it's going to really hurt you. With that being said, I think it's a solid rogue deck to play, especially in the hands of the right player. You can do some damage, so that's why I have it on the list at number 4. Number 3, Prank Kids. So you guys might be thinking Prank Kids may be tier 1. It might be tier 1. However, Prank Kids is kind of like Heroes. My boy Kramer from Local, shout out to him. He played that deck all last year, just like I was playing Heroes, and he was sweeping locals at one point. The problem with Prank Kids though, why it was in the tier 1 light, like kind of like Heroes was like the tier 1.5 light for a while, it kind of got overshadowed by the meta decks like Sorso, PK, Tri-Brigade, Lyricist, and it has Brave token support coming out, so that's yet to be seen if it's going to make the deck back to tier 1 status on the TCG, which is why I don't have it on my tier 1 list. However, at the very least, it's going to be a really good rogue deck. The combos that Prank Kids can do in the hands of a good player is insane, about gaining life points, burning life points, specimen them from the deck, making a monster that can out your opponent's field. Bro, the sky's the limit with Prank Kids. It is very flexible to play engines like DPE, Dragoons, even if you really wanted to play some Spice, and the Brave token package. So with that being said, bro, be on the lookout for Prank Kids, man. The deck ain't going nowhere. The only problem is it kind of loses to things like Dark Law, Dimensional, the guy that when you pitch him from your hand, cards got to be banned. It kind of loses to stuff like that. However, how many hero players are there really? Not much. I mean, there's a lot of them, but there's not much in comparison to meta players. And on top of that, a lot of people ain't really playing that dimensional monster hand trap because, like, you're playing like Madoches, you really can't abuse it like that. So with that being said, Prank Kids on this is number 3 because the deck is going to be really good. And I think it's going to be a really good sleeper as well. Number 2, Pendulums. Now, I saw a lot of people like Triff talk about the deck going to be tier 1. That is yet to be seen, which is why I didn't have it on my tier 1 list. However, bro, 3 Skull Core by Jokers is his thing. I don't know about you, I played in the Pepe format. I saw how good Pendulums can just get their consistency board, get their hands up, spam out, Synchro summon, Fusion summon, XYZ summon, galore. I played during the era where if you didn't get rid of your opponent's skills, you weren't playing Yu-Gi-Oh! You had to play some form of back row hate. And I can definitely tell you right now, if Pendulums become one of the better decks, please collect this card called Twister. If you guys know what Twister is, it's a hand trap. That's actually a trap card similar to Infinite Impermanence. You pitch it from your hand, you can destroy a face-up spell and trap card on the field. This card was ran heavily during the Pendulum era, so be on the lookout for that if Pendulums ever go to that tier 1 status. But I have it on the rogue list because it's going to be a good sleeper because there's so many good decks to play right now, right? A lot of people who didn't really play during the Pendulum era may not pick up the Pendulum deck right away until we get some events where somebody might top a remote duels. We have the PPG coming up. Well, I don't think nobody's going to play Pendulum in the upcoming PPG, but like if we have more like in real life events sponsored by PPG and online events of people winning with Pendulums, then we could say, okay, pick a Twister. Nevertheless, Pendulums have the potential to be pretty much tier 1. If not tier 2 or tier 1.5. So just get the Twisters if you guys have not already, just to have it, because it could definitely save your tail. And my number 1 rogue deck, I think this is a really good deck that I played against one of my new buddies from my new shop I go to, Yu-Gi-Oh! Mint. Go check them out. Also, new channel sponsor, man, Yu-Gi-Oh! Mint. Check them out in the channel description down below. You get a 7% off discount on all orders as Rogue 7. You guys, the new Yu-Gi-Oh! Set coming out. If you guys already order from this website, hit them up in the description down below. Get 7% off your order. I know 7%, you guys, some of you guys might be thinking, oh, it's not that much, but bro, it adds up, man. And you guys are helping support the channel by doing that as well. If you are going to pay the money, might as well support your boy. But anyway, number 1 rogue deck, Sharks. I didn't really take this deck that serious. Reason being because I saw people top with it online, but I've never played against it. None of my locals I was going to, like Top Cut, TGS, Quality, because no one really played. Everyone was playing like Invoke, Dogmatic Shadows. Everyone was playing like Tri-Brigade Lyricist. Like a lot of decks that they were, but there wasn't too many Sharks players. I went to Yu-Gi-Oh! Mint. That player was a pretty cool dude using Sharks. And I gotta tell you guys, that deck is really good. You can spam, totally awesome. It keeps good hand advantage, and it can just, I don't know all the combos off the rip, but just from watching the guy I watch play with it, the deck is just really good at reoccurring. It kind of reminds me of a BA. The only problem is, just like most rogue decks, once you wipe their board, it's kind of hard for them to recover once they've built an established board. Heroes have the same issue, which is why I used to run Celestial on my build to try to keep my hand advantage up. So, man, be on the lookout for Sharks, man, for a spicy rogue deck, because that deck can do some damage, bro. It can really do some damage. So, once again, tell me what you guys think about this video in the comment section down below. Like the video if you're new here, man. If you want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Also, man, I'm gonna be uploading a lot more content because I'm gonna have a lot more free time on my hands. Those who know, who watch my live streams, know what's going on in my personal life. So yeah, man, expect more content coming. I'm trying to bring you guys more competitive content, more consistent vlogs, and a lot more live streams. So if you like all that, man, subscribe for more. It's your boy Rogue, and I'm signing out. Peace. Stay innovative. Deuces.